प्रधानमंत्री का मतलब हमारे बड़े भाई। तेलंगाना अगर आगे तरक्की करना है, हम भी गुजरात जैसा हम आगे जाना है तो यहाँ पर आपकी मदद जरूरी है। प्रधानमंत्री का मतलब हमारे बड़े भाई। तेलंगाना अगर आगे तरक्की करना है, हम भी गुजरात जैसा हम आगे जाना है तो यहाँ पर आपकी मदद जरूरी है। प्रधानमंत्री का मतलब हमारे बड़े भाई। तेलंगाना अगर आगे तरक्की करना है, हम भी गुजरात जैसा हम आगे जाना है तो यहाँ पर आपकी मदद जरूरी है। प्रधानमंत्री का मतलब हमारे बड़े भाई। तेलंगाना अगर आगे तरक्की करना है, हम भी गुजरात जैसा हम आगे जाना है तो यहाँ पर आपकी मदद जरूरी है।
Viewers, did you hear Rahul Gandhi clearly? Because if you did, then you would be just as stunned as I am. During the Voter Adhikar Yatra, Rahul Gandhi has made a claim so wild, it seems almost a work of fiction. Even that is not enough to describe what Rahul has done. He calls the Gujarat model, yes, the Gujarat model that's been hailed as gold standard of growth and governance, a scheme of vote chori. Now let that thought sink in. According to Rahul Gandhi, Gujarat model was vote chori. Can you believe this, viewers? This is not some ordinary swing and a miss. This is Rahul Gandhi at his best, scoring yet another spectacular own goal. Viewers, when Narendra Modi was Chief Minister of Gujarat, building Gujarat into an economic powerhouse, who was running the show at the center? Who was it? It was Rahul's own Congress party, steering the nation's elections and the system. So if there was any vote chori in Gujarat, as Rahul Gandhi claims, doesn't that point finger right back at his own party? It's a bit like accusing someone of stealing from your house while you were the one holding the keys. Is Rahul Gandhi or advisors, his advisors, even thinking through? Even Congress leaders can't stop praising the Gujarat model. You just heard the Telangana Chief Minister, Revant Reddy. He lauded the Gujarat model and the state's progress. So does Revant Reddy back what Rahul Gandhi is saying? Or is Rahul Gandhi just hitting his own team instead of the target, like he does? Viewers, this is a self-goal so glaring that nothing explains the gaffe. The Gujarat model is not just a catchphrase, was not a catchphrase. It was real, built on hard work, vision and results that millions have seen and felt. Now, you can obviously have critics. You can find faults. But to call it vote chori is bizarre and baffling, viewers. But Rahul Gandhi wants us to believe it was all a grand conspiracy, cooked up to steal votes. Because if this was vote chori or any other chori according to Rahul Gandhi, Congress party was presiding over this chori. Viewers, there is more to this. Look at the pictures on your screen. Rahul Gandhi was parading Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, whose DMK leaders have been caught berating and abusing the people of Bihar, hurling insults one after another. Yet Rahul Gandhi stood shoulder to shoulder, arm in arm with Stalin, preaching unity, while his allies divide. How does this work? So you attack Gujarat's success, rally with leaders who disrespect people from Bihar, and then try foul about elections, vote chori, etc. Viewers, when a leader tries theft but points at his own shadow, what does it say about his judgment? When he attacks a model his own allies admire, what does it say about his strategy? Viewers, why does Rahul Gandhi keep scoring these self-goals? And when will he learn that the real theft is the credibility he is stealing from himself? Sample the reactions.
There are so many theories that BJP will say that vote chori started much earlier during Congress regime. There is allegation, counter-allegation, it is going on. Will that help? The primary thing is the Indian democracy survived due to strong Indian constitution. Now The central government is hell-bent misinterpreting the Indian constitution.
राहुल गांधी पिनोकियो है मॉडर्न डे पॉलिटिक्स के। झूठ बोलते बोलते अब क्या झूठ बोलने लगे हैं कि गुजरात से वोट चोरी शुरू हुआ। अरे राहुल जी, गुजरात में जब नरेंद्र मोदी जी मुख्यमंत्री थे तब केंद्र में 2004 से 14 के बीच में तो आपकी सरकार थी, यूपीए की सरकार ने चुनाव आयुक्त को और चुनाव आयोग को नियुक्त किया था। तो क्या कहना चाह रहे कि आपके द्वारा नियुक्त किए गए चुनाव आयुक्तों के साथ मिलकर वोट चोरी की गई और आपकी सरकार क्या करती थी?
Let's open this up to him, Sinha, the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Professor Anwar Pasha, the national spokesperson of the Rashtriya Janata Dal, respected Sanjay Jha, Dr. Piyush Joshi, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, Dr. Akashdeep Muni, and Karan Verma completes this panel. Sanjay Jha, good evening. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi, sir. What do you make of this claim that Gujarat model was based on vote chori? Who was at the center when Modi was the chief minister? It does not even add up.
Pranesh, good evening to you and to all my friends on the panel. We meet very often in the evening. Let's cut to the chase and let me address your question. What really is the Gujarat model, right? The Gujarat model is communal violence, fake encounters, crony capitalism, and the muzzling of freedom of expression of institutions and individuals. Everybody knows that. And progressively making income inequality from bad to worse. And now let me answer your question. No matter how hard the BJP tries, vote chor, gaddi chor has become the zeitgeist of our times, which basically means that it's captured the imagination of people, not just in Bihar, but all over the country. And you know, Pranesh, there's a reason behind it. And I'm going to request you also to kind of look at this issue from the point of view of being citizens of our country. I mean, you cannot have a situation where you have, and now there are hundreds of cases, where there is one address and 500 and 300 voters in one address. And I'll give you a classic example because a lot of people, the BJP normally says, you know, why haven't you gone to the election commission? Mr. Balaram Patil, I have his example in front of me. I live in Maharashtra. He was a candidate from Panvel. He found 86,000 instances of duplicate or triplicate addresses. He even passed it on to the local Maharashtra state election people. Finally, he made a formal complaint to the chief election commissioner. No response whatsoever. So I'm telling you, it's an open and shut case.
Mr. Jha, now, yeah. Listen, you've named Mr. Balaram Patil. Just for the record, there's a BJP leader from Karad. This is the constituency from from where Prithviraj Chavan contested polls. He has said that there are a lot of points regarding the voter issue raised by the Congress. Prithviraj Chavan has said they've conducted survey in 100 villages and a lot of names have repeated. So there is this example also. Then there is the example of Rai Bareli that was exposed by Times Now Bharat, our sister concern. But you haven't answered my question. Rahul Gandhi is saying Gujarat model was vote chori. You are saying Gujarat model was communal violence, fake encounters, etc., etc. Why was Revant Reddy endorsing the Gujarat model? Why was late Sheila Dikshit praising the Gujarat model?
Well, here is the short answer to your question, Pranesh, that if you look at the reality of the challenges today, why is Rahul Gandhi calling the Gujarat model as a vote chori? Basically, he's talking about how you suppress voters, how you manipulate information or create disinformation.
But how were voters suppressed, Sanjay Jha? Because the Congress was at the center. How? Because if by Rahul's logic, vote chori is happening because the NDA is ruling the country, then Congress-led UPA was in power then. It does not add up, Mr. Jha. It's a brave defense you've put up. You see, which is why I admire you, respect you, that despite everything that's thrown at you by the party and they haven't, accepted you, you're one of the most eloquent, erudite speakers that they can make use of. But they will not. I don't know why. Yet you defend the indefensible. Let us bring in Professor Pasha. Professor Pasha, Gujarat model agar vote chori tha, तो कांग्रेस पार्टी करवा रही थी क्योंकि सरकार तो यूपीए की थी.
Pranesh ji, good evening. Our friend Sanjay Jha ji has explained it in a very good manner that Gujarat has been, we all have been, since my student life, Pranesh, this we have been witnessing that Gujarat was an experimental lab for BJP. Be it communal politics, be it crony capitalism politics, or be it vote chore politics. It has been going on for the last almost 40 years. BJP was, RSS was using Gujarat as a model to destroy the democratic fabric of the country, and now they want to implement this model all over the country. When we heard this Gujarat model in 2014 by our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, this slogan was coined. Then we thought that this may be, the people thought that this may be a model related to development.
But Professor Pasha, for a minute, forget what Prime Minister said or BJP said about Gujarat model. There are examples. आपने अभी सुन लिया, रेवंत रेड्डी बोल रहे हैं गुजरात मॉडल मुझे तेलंगाना में बनाना है. तो उनको क्या पैसे दिए थे बीजेपी ने? ऐसे बोल दो. Why are you not, and you're praising Sanjay Jha for answering my question. संजय झा ने वैसे ही एक्सप्लेन किया जैसे राहुल गांधी ने पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन दिया था. कुछ नहीं समझ में आया किसी को. He did not answer my question. You answered just one fundamental question. When Modi was the chief minister in Gujarat, who was ruling the center, sir? इसका जवाब दे दीजिए बस.
Everything was not in the hands of the center.
अच्छा.
This Gujarat was being used as experimental lab.
Okay. Everything was
RSS.
not in the hands of center. Abhi is everything in the hands of the NDA?
Yeah, everything is in the hands of
ये
NDA.
कैसे हो गया सर?
Complete control.
ये कैसे
They
हो गया?
want to have a complete control.
No, so
of
UPA, so you're saying UPA government was useless. They could not even control their own government. Leaders were so useless that they had no control over the government. आप सही बोल रहे हैं एक तरह से, क्योंकि एक legitimate criticism ये भी है that the government was all over the place. There were multiple power centers. Remote control से चलता था. Remote.
Not democratic mandate from the people. They functioned democratically.
But sir,
that was a democratic government.
So 2014, no. 2014 mandate was not democratic. 2019 was not democratic. 2024 was not democratic because Rahul Gandhi says so. Professor Pasha, come on.
They want to destroy all opposition parties. They do not, that's why they have brought this bill. They want a complete control.
I am not even talking about the bill, Professor Pasha. That's a separate debate. But you're not... सर देखिए, एक छोटी सी बात है. अगर राहुल गांधी कह रहे हैं गुजरात मॉडल वोट चोरी था, तो रेवंत रेड्डी क्यों तारीफ कर रहे हैं ये बता दीजिए. आप थिंक अबाउट इट. आई विल कम बैक टू यू. डॉक्टर जोशी, what do you have to say about the Gujarat model, sir?
There are two issues, Pranesh, here. When we are talking about the Gujarat model and when we are, talking about the SIR, right? So what Mr. Rahul Gandhi has done is that he has extended this comparison to Gujarat model. When we talk about Gujarat model as an Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson, I'm reminded of the Surat municipality. What happened there? Aam Aadmi Party was the major opposition, party in opposition in the local municipality, and all of a sudden something happens. God only knows what happens, and all of the legislative, all of the councillors shift to Bharatiya Janata Party. When you're talking about the SIR, what happens exactly is that Aam Aadmi Party has given the Election Commission a list of BLAs and the BLOs. Why is Election Commission not appointed any BLOs on behalf of the Aam Aadmi Party? Can you tell me that?
Dr. Joshi, Dr. Joshi, that BLA thing is an ongoing debate. You know what happened at the Supreme Court in the last hearing? The court said 12 political parties will have to submit in writing. Submit. Steps taken by them. And only 2 objections were filed. Officers तो छोड़ दीजिए, agents क्या कर रहे थे? Block level agents, BLAs. But that is not the debate tonight. We've discussed that. Dr. Joshi, don't deflect. देखिए, I asked you a question. I'm giving you time to respond to it, sir. If you go haywire, then it's a disservice to the viewer. Please. उनका समय खराब हो जाएगा. मैं आपसे एक सीधा सवाल पूछ रहा हूं. वोट चोरी कह रहे हैं वो गुजरात मॉडल को. क्या आप उसको सही मानते हैं?
ये हमारे बीएलएस की लिस्ट है जो आम आदमी पार्टी ने इलेक्शन कमीशन को सबमिट की है. मैं आपके माध्यम से इलेक्शन कमीशन से जानना चाहता हूं कि हमारे बीएलओस और बीएलएस की लिस्ट जो हमने मार्च और उसके बाद मई में सबमिट की, इलेक्शन कमीशन ने अभी तक उसको मान्यता क्यों नहीं दी? इतना सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. फिर आप बोलते हो कि भाई आपका बीएलओ.
ये बिहार की लिस्ट है डॉक्टर जोशी, ये बिहार की लिस्ट है. Okay.
Yes.
Then the election commission must answer, because so far the release that they give out every day, it has the objection column left blank. There were only 2 objections. So the EC has to answer this point raised by Dr. Piyush Joshi of the Aam Aadmi Party, but you haven't still answered the question about Gujarat model. Dr. Muni, was Gujarat model vote chori? Is Revant Reddy endorsing that?
Good evening, Pranesh. Pranesh, see, vote chori is not only about that is happening through election commission only, but is if you are using any means that is unethical and wrong to win election, that's vote chori. Now I'll just give you some examples. Bhiku Bhai Dalsania, BJP State General Secretary, he voted for Amit Bhai in Lok Sabha in Gujarat, and he will vote in Bihar in Vidhan Sabha elections. You vote in one place and then you come and vote in another. And you belong to a political party. It does not make sense.
Okay.
Now, that before 2014. I'll give you examples before 2014 also.
No. I will not say before 2014. I will. There's no point talking about the timeline. आपने एक example दिया. अब ये देखिए. Aam Aadmi Party's victory in Punjab is being questioned by who? By the Congress party and Congress MP Amar Singh. He says they used force and coercion, causing riots and all kinds of disturbances. Even voter fraud has happened because the government is in power. ये कहा है कांग्रेस के अमर सिंह ने. तो आपने जो एग्जांपल दिया ये भी सही मानना चाहिए फिर?
देखिए, the moot point is that vote चोरी बीजेपी कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा है, ये आपका moot point है.
The Congress is accusing the Aam Aadmi Party of doing vote chori. Say that the Aam Aadmi Party is also doing vote chori.
See, today.
देखिए अभी आप टुडे येस्टरडे में फंस गए. डॉक्टर मुनी, इसीलिए एग्जांपल अगर दे रहे हैं तो दोनों तरफ का ध्यान रखिए. फिर तुहिन सिन्हा, you've heard 4 people from the opposition respond to them. They say vote chori is not just about manipulating election results but other dubious means.
Pranesh, a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi to you, to all the viewers and to my co-panelists. Before even I come to the absurd and the wild allegations of Rahul Gandhi, let me tell you what has really happened in Bihar today. Even Rahul Gandhi and Tejashwi Yadav know that they have betrayed the people of Bihar by flaunting and felicitating Stalin, whose son had called for the annihilation of Sanatan Dharm, and whose leader, Dayanidhi Maran, had gone to the extent of calling Bihar toilet cleaners. So what Rahul Gandhi has said today about vote chori seems to be a desperate strategy to deflect attention from the betrayal of Bihar and Biharis. Now coming to Gujarat, in the last 3 decades, since 1995, all of BJP's victories have been emphatic one-sided wins, barring one, in 2017 when Congress managed to win 90 plus seats. But in 2007 and 2012, when UPA was in power, the BJP's victories were one-sided. If Rahul Gandhi today, in hindsight, calls it vote chori, it only shows that the UPA government was incapable. It had no idea of what was happening, and such party does not deserve to be back in government ever. But on a serious note, you know what the problem with Rahul Gandhi is? In Gujarat, he can't appeal to his favorite vote bank, because that vote bank of Muslims has the highest per capita income compared to Muslims in any other part of the country. This is what frustrates and rattles Rahul Gandhi, that he can never win Gujarat. But finally, finally, I want to make a very serious point about the deteriorating language of Rahul Gandhi. You know, if you may play the 30 seconds where he's abusing Prime Minister. You know, I come from Bihar. I know Bihar is a place where culture is respected, where behavior is respected. If at all Rahul Gandhi, the way he's talking, the way he's making, you know, wild allegations, it only reflects very poorly on his upbringing and his etiquette. Sir, I'm sorry to say this.
Okay. Now, Sanjay, I'll come back to you, sir, for a response. Karan hasn't spoken yet in the opening round. Karan, I asked Sanjay Jha one question. Gujarat model, vote Chori. He said everything, didn't answer the question.
So two of our friends, Sanjay Jha ji and Dr. Akashdeep Muni. Pranesh, you would remember, if we jog our memories back to 2022, when the results came for Gujarat, both of them were so critical of Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra not passing through Gujarat. They were both on record saying that, imagine, Congress party got 42% vote share in 2017. But the Bharat Jodo Yatra didn't pass there. They did not contest as fiercely as they should have. And the vote share plummeted from 42% to 28%. I mean, Rahul Gandhi did not canvass as much in 2022. He did not build on the leads he had in 2017. So if anything, Rahul Gandhi is to be blamed. And both of them are on record saying this, if you go back to 2022. And here they do a complete U-turn. पूरी बात से आज पलट गए. संजय झा जी ने कह दिया वोट चोरी ये हो रहा है. And to be dismissive of the Gujarat model, I think Sanjay is someone who's had a background in economics. From the last 10 years, a compounded annual growth, a double-digit compounded annual growth of Gujarat, despite having a fiscal deficit as less as 1.7%. It's remarkable, Pranesh, by any stretch of imagination. 30% of the exports from Gujarat. Agriculture growing at 12% when the national average has been 2.5%. It's a remarkable, staggering achievement. At least appreciate it and own it. Gujarat is a part of India. We are all Indians here. Let's take some pride in this. And Pranesh, as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, just when we think that he has peaked in absurdity, we find out that there are many more summits that he has to climb. Today is one more such spectacle, and I'm not surprised. I mean, pura tantra inka tha, and then you are saying BJP ne vote chori kari. Then what were you doing? What were your checks and balances then? You should leave politics if that is how dumb or naive or gullible you are. That is how I see it.
Professor Pasha says Congress was not in total control.
I agree with him. They are not in total control of themselves. We are seeing the kind of statements that come out from Rahul Gandhi's mouth. I'm sure he surely isn't in complete control of himself.
Sanjay Jha, here's a piece from 2005, sir. Bibek Debroy. Now, late Bibek Debroy quit the Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Contemporary Studies in 2005. Do you know why? Because he praised the Gujarat model.
So let me answer your question. There were a lot of people who were taken in by this chimera of the Gujarat model, but when they went to analyze it in terms of detailed data, they realized it was a massive farce. It was really a con job. And you know, you don't have to go very far, Pranesh. Look at the data even today on infant mortality, health, education, multiple criteria to judge a state's progress, and you will see it for yourself. I saw very interesting data. You can please confirm it if I'm wrong or right, that today Jharkhand is a bigger contributor to the tax of the central government than Gujarat. Gujarat is not in the top 10 states in terms of tax contribution to the central revenue. But forget that for the moment. Let me answer your question. Please remember one thing, that a seasoned leader like Sharad Pawar in Maharashtra publicly stated this, Pranesh. This is not an irresponsible statement, that people approached him and said that we can get the, the MVA 160 seats in the last election. So you have literally a model in India today where people are talking about a stock exchange for selling and buying MLAs.
What did Sharad Pawar do about it? He went and told Rahul Gandhi. And what did Rahul Gandhi do? He kept quiet for 3 years. What was he trying to write a book on it? A tell-all. That after I quit politics, I will reveal what Sharad Pawarji came and told me. Sanjay Jha, come on, this is not how the country functions.
Okay. And this is how Sanjay gets away by peddling his lies. He just said that Gujarat is not even in the top 10 states as far as contribution to center. Gujarat is on number 5 after Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Delhi and Maharashtra. Sanjay, please don't lie through your teeth. I mean, these are things that can be corroborated right away.
He's saying something.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, I think check the latest data.
I am taking the latest data. I am talking about FY 2024 to 2025.
Well,
this
I'm
is the
talking
latest
about the
data. It's
latest
on
data.
number 5. Please, Sanjay.
Okay. Now here is the bigger point, Pranesh, and I think we can't ignore this.
Now he's going on the bigger point.
No. Listen, you can't ignore this. I'll put it out in the next 2 minutes. The moment I'm done, that end of day, look at the vote chori along with the 130th amendment on criminality.
Sanjay, on the 130th constitutional amendment bill, we've had discussions. I'm going to call you on that. But answer one question. If everything you're saying about the Gujarat model is true, then why is Revant Reddy wanting to, adopt that Gujarat model, wanting to redo that in Telangana? Why? Give me a cogent answer for this.
I'll give you an answer. According to Mr. Reddy, I think the issue here is very straightforward, that he saw some benefits accruing in the state. I'm not saying that one state is 100% bad or 100% good. He saw some benefits and he talked about it. That's about it.
No, this is not about some benefits. Now imagine wanting to, adopt a model. He could have said any other model. He could have said the Karnataka model, the Himachal model, the Maharashtra model. He spoke of the Gujarat model. Why?
Gujarat model fooled the entire country in 2014.
So Revant Reddy is fooling the Congress party, or is Revant Reddy fooling himself? Only one of this is true.
Saying that he saw the Gujarat model as a benchmark. Obviously, he must have checked.
There you go. So it was a benchmark. So you concede the Gujarat model was a benchmark, not of vote chori, but of development. So your chief minister is conceding the point. Now, Dr. Joshi.
All I want to say that what worries me is a systematic assault on the democratic structure of opposition in this country and cooperative federalism. Let me tell you why. The extended arm of or probably the conglomerate of the Bharatiya Janata Party and Election Commission has never answered that why did not they appoint the BLAs and BLOs of Aam Aadmi Party. Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi election submitted affidavits after affidavits as to the voter list discrepancies. Election Commission is yet to answer. They did not take any action on that. That is why we worry. That is why we worry that when Amit Shah
but that's
takes name of Mr.
Piyush Joshi, that's a procedural issue. It can happen. I am not saying that everything is right about the Election Commission. Even the Election Commission does not say. It says we are open to corrections. Let's have dialogue. But what is this kind of, what is this model that you get on top of a vehicle, get your allies together and say what you want?
That is for Mr. Rahul Gandhi to answer. That is
there
for
you
Mr.
go.
Revant Reddy to answer.
देखिए संजय झा, one ally is now off the bus. वो बोल रहे हैं that is for Rahul Gandhi to say. I am sure Revant Reddy will also cut a sorry face when we ask him this question. That why is Rahul Gandhi saying Revant Reddy was lying? Or maybe he will have to apologize like DK Shivkumar did, because there is nothing bigger than the Congress High Command. Dr. Muni?
We are talking about the Gujarat model. I want to tell something to all my viewers and my fellow panelists. I truly believe, and I'll prove give me 10 seconds and I'll prove what Sanjay ji was saying was totally correct. Gujarat model was a farce. Gujarat grew faster than all our states before Modi's leadership. It was as per, and I am not saying this, it was the Planning Commission and RBI data says. I'll just give you something. When Modi ji left Gujarat and became the Prime Minister in 2014, as per the economic survey, Gujarat was on 5th in GDP. Before that, when he took over as Chief Minister, Gujarat was higher.
Right.
These are the data.
So Dr. Muni, let me break this down. So what you are saying is that the Gujarat model is a result of the hard work and vision of the Congress party, not Narendra Modi, right? Yet the people have voted Congress out of the power now, for the last 3-4 times. More than that actually. Dr. Muni, is that what you are saying? कि काम कांग्रेस ने किया, लेकिन वोट नरेंद्र मोदी को मिल गया.
गणेश जी, मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि जो गुजरात मॉडल जो पब्लिसिटी की गई थी, इट वाज अ पीआर स्टंट एंड नथिंग बट ए पीआर स्टंट.
डॉक्टर मुनी, ये बार बार आप बोल रहे पीआर स्टंट, मैं मान रहा हूं पीआर स्टंट है. रेवंत रेड्डी क्यों पीआर स्टंट कर रहे हैं? क्यों कर रहे हैं वो? इज ही ऑन द पेरोल्स ऑफ द बीजेपी?
रेवंत रेड्डी ने कभी नहीं बोला कि ना कि मोदी जी की वजह से गुजरात मॉडल जो है वो हमें एमुलेट करना है।
Listen to this now. Listen to this. किसके वजह से हुआ? Listen to this. Let's play out what Revant Reddy has said.
गुजरात मॉडल आर्थिक मॉडल नहीं है, गुजरात मॉडल वोट चोरी करने का मॉडल है। प्रधानमंत्री का मतलब हमारे बड़े भाई तेलंगाना अगर आगे तरक्की करना है, हम भी गुजरात जैसा आगे जाना है तो यहाँ पर आपकी मदद जरूरी है। प्रधानमंत्री का मतलब हमारे बड़े भाई तेलंगाना अगर आगे तरक्की करना है, हम भी गुजरात जैसा आगे जाना है तो यहाँ पर आपकी मदद जरूरी है।
तेलंगाना मस्ट फॉलो द गुजरात मॉडल और उसके लिए आपकी मदद जरूरी है बड़े भाई। अब ये कौन है बड़े भाई? वो स्टेज पे खड़े थे।
देखिए प्रणेश जी, he never said that the Gujarat that was made by Modi's model, that's what he wants to emulate.
Sorry, Dr. Muni, I give up. You are right. तो इन सिन्हा, कांग्रेस ने गुजरात मॉडल किया, आप लोगों ने ऐसा मार्केटिंग किया, उसका अभी तक यू आर रीपिंग डिविडेंड्स।
Pranesh, while I really admire your patience in giving these people umpteen opportunities to explain themselves, fact is this opposition is either logically challenged or they are laden with sinister motives. You know, first of all, let us call the bluff of this term vote chori. If you look at the data of the last 35 years, when did Congress party get its lowest vote share? In 2014, 23%. So who was robbing whom? कौन किसकी चोरी कर रहा था? क्या कांग्रेस पार्टी यूपीए खुद अपनी ही वोट चोरी कर रहा था? इनफैक्ट फ्रॉम 2014 till 2024, Congress vote share has gone up from 23% to 41%, a whopping 80% increase. So they have actually been gaining. So let us, stop entertaining this word, misleading word called vote chori. They are logically challenged. They can go to any extent. But fact is, every time they abuse the country, abuse the, institutions and abuse the Prime Minister with these terms, they got an answer in 2019 for Chokidar Chore, and this time the people of Bihar are, extremely livid at the behavior of Rahul Gandhi, and they will be giving a fitting answer.
You run the risk of being branded vote chore if the BJP wins Bihar. अगर आप जीत गए तो आपको वोट चोर बोलेंगे वो, तो अब आप डिसाइड कर लीजिए क्या करना है। Sanjay Jha, you have the last word on the show, sir, before we move on.
Thank you. I will just debunk why what Karan Verma said was wrong and why the Gujarat model is fake. Here is the data. Economic Times of just 2 days earlier. Rich Gujarat, not even in top 10 high taxpayer states, falls behind Jharkhand. Exactly the point that I made. And that is proof to you that Gujarat under Mr. Modi and the BJP was a laggard. And basically Gujarat was always a prosperous state. It now became communal. They muzzled freedom. It became the battleground for Mr. Adani to grow his business. And we have seen how they have used that model to spread hate across the country.
Mr. Jha, Karan will answer your question on the claim that you're making. By the way, last I checked, the Kerala Chief Minister was sharing stage with Adani officials just a few days ago. So, all of you in India Alliance can keep ranting about Adani, etc. And this is what your alliance partner does. Or maybe Mr. Vijayan is invited next after Stalin to campaign with Rahul Gandhi. Karan, answer
just 10 seconds. What he said is absolutely fake. Gujarat is on number 5 in terms of direct tax collections in the country and second in terms of GST collections. I leave it to your viewers to fact check it.
Okay, I'm sure this will go beyond the television debate, play out on social media. Whichever side is right will have the last laugh. I thank you. I thank some of you for joining us on debate number 1. Mr. Jha, thank you for your time. Let's move on, viewers.